Hey guys, it's Kim, Angel Dream Crafts, and I'm back with another flower tutorial. This time we're going to be making these flowers, and I've got my camera down low so you can watch the process a bit closer. So I've got two here that I did make ahead of time, and here's the other one, and this one's got a little doily and a button and some fibers on it, but this is what we're going to be doing. Now these fibers came from the burlap flowers that I did in the last video. So when you're making your burlap flowers, make sure you save all the fibers. Don't throw anything out because you can make these. And they're cute and adorable. So what you need for this is a little circle, felt circle, and all your fibers that you've saved from the other flowers. So I just kind of straighten mine up in a pile here, and I'll just pull them as I'm needing them. This is a super easy flower to do, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's get started. So you're going to start off with your felt circle. I hope that I am close enough to the camera there. And you're just going to put a dollop of glue in the center. Now you might need to be careful because you've got to press the fiber down, so please be careful with this one. I just used the tip of my nail, but so you're going to start off by putting one of the ends of the fiber in the hot glue, and then you're just going to make a loop. I'm going to try and hold this down. It's a bit fiddly in the beginning, and of course then there's the glue strings, but you're going to start off by just making a loop like that. So you end up with that. And now that the fiber, this is how I do it, now that the fiber's on the other side, I make a loop on that side. So you end up with like a figure eight or the infinity sign. And they do not have to be even or perfect. You just keep looping it around and around. And excuse me, I do this wherever the thread, the fiber seems to want to lay. So I try not to go against where the fiber is laying, and you just keep pushing it down into that little dollop of glue in the center, and that's all you do. That's it for the whole flower, and you just keep going around and around, and when your glue is dry, you just add another little dollop, and you just keep going around and around and around, making your loops. Now when you run out of the fiber and you get to the end piece here, I just kind of stick that in, but it doesn't really matter if you've got like an end piece sticking out anywhere. Like you can see there's one there just kind of sticking out, but because these flowers are so rustic looking anyway, it doesn't really matter if there's like a straight side sticking out. It gets covered up anyway. So this is what your should be looking like right now, just a loop. And you just keep going. So now that that fiber's finished, I'm going to grab the next one out of my pile here and putting down a little dollop of glue, and then start again. And this time I'm going to try and go in between those loops. And again, if the loops are not all the same size, it does not matter, because by the time you get this flower finished, you're not even going to notice. It'll just look like lots of loops. So you just keep going, and you want to press it down in the center into that little spot of glue you've got going on in the center. Now, the thing about these flowers too is that eventually you are going to end up with the center being a bit more dimensional. And that's okay. It doesn't really matter because, again, these are just rustic looking flowers. So all I did, and you can see this one, you can see that that center's a little bit higher. But when you put your middle on it, and I mean, if it bothers you too much, you can put a doily on it and cover it up like I did on this one. I thought it was a bit too high, so I put a little square doily on it and the button, and then the little wool fiber. So there's where we're at right there. And then you just grab another fiber again. And you just keep going. Now, these would be adorable with baker's twine, I think, too. You could do that. I've got some baker's twine here somewhere. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. But anyway, it's caught on something. If you could use baker's twine, you can use crochet cotton, you can use anything. Just keep going around with your loops and around and around and around. And I mean, hey, you're using pieces that some people may have thrown out otherwise, right? And I'm just going to keep on going. And you're just pressing that down in the center. And there's where we're at. So you can see how simple and easy these are. I mean, these are just a fun little thing that I was playing around with. Nothing, you know, too difficult to do. But it's a good way to use up those fibers that you end up with all over your desk when you made these guys. So, because, you know, burlap does fray pretty badly. And, I mean, these are pretty good fibers too, right? It's a way to use them. They look so cute on projects. They really do. It's just a different flower look. You know, and if you wanted to get fancy, you could even take 3 of these and braid them and then make the loop, or do 2 or 3 at a time, you know, to be faster. I'm just doing 1 fiber at a time, but you could take 2 or 3 and go around and around inside the flower there, and that would probably fill it up a lot faster. And I don't really know how many fibers I use. I just keep going until I think it looks full. But you know, it takes a few minutes for sure. And you just keep on going and keep on going. I think these are kind of adorable. I made some of these for those burlap bags I did a little earlier in the month. And I put them on the bags, and I've put one on a couple of other projects, and they're adorable, I think. So, you know, that is basically it. Now, all you want to do is find an embellishment for the center. I had something here, but who knows what I did with it. It was a button, and I had it ready, and of course, it's not here. So, let's see what we do have. We have this. What else do we have? We have a little doily here. Yes, let's cut this little doily. I'm going to cut this. Sorry for the snipping. I'm just going to cut this out. And then put that in the middle. But you can put anything you want. You could put a pearl in the middle. You know, you could do anything. I'm just going to put this on here because it'll cover up some of the felt that you see in the background. So there's that. And now I'm just going to put a little sparkly flat back on there and call it done. So you can see you don't have to make super fancy flowers. These are cute and adorable, and they don't take much at all to do. They really don't. And there's another one that's just got a simple flat back on it, and then the one with the little doily and the fiber on it. So that's it, guys. That is the little fiber flower that I was talking about in my last video. Give these a try after you've made your other burlap flowers and see what you think. But I mean, they're super cute and quick and fast. And if you did like a set of 3 or 5 for somebody, I'm sure somebody would appreciate getting that as a gift. I think they're cute. So let me know what you think and give them a try. And I will talk to you guys soon. I'll be back with another video. Take care. Bye-bye.